Alrighty there, guys. So we're live. We're doing more red factories today. Um, so if you've been following along online, I posted about decisions I'm gonna have in the northern half of the map. Do I get pioneers and do I get transport that move them up, or do I get OBA? Most of the votes tended towards the half track supporting the pioneers, so I decided to go with that. And then I looked at the rules for Pioneer Company, and it turns out I can only buy three before a certain date to represent the fact that around early November is when the extra Pioneer battalions were actually ferried into the front lines. So as a result, I had to rethink my purchases. So what I went with instead was up in the north, I'm going to get two rifle companies because I need more bodies on the ground, as well as the two half-track platoons to do some ferrying because there's a fair amount of open ground that they're going to have to cover, and I don't want them to get shot up. In the south, I turned that Pioneer company I had there into a rifle company and a second line company. So this will give me again more troops on the ground, as well as I upgraded my 80 millimeter to 100 millimeter OBA with the offboard observers. So a total of 18 CPP were spent each day, which gives me 0 for the next subsequent days. We're looking at a 5 for the enemy sniper, which is ridiculous, but that's the roll. A 3 for their AC, which again is going to be anything but a 6 is probably going to be an activation, especially in a building. And their REs for both the north and the south again are the same 4, 5, 6. So which is on the low side, but hopefully we don't generate too many enemy REs. But yeah, so this is my purchases, what I'm looking at. The ones in bold are what I bought. And draw attention to this here. This is my last Pioneer section. One guy with a 9.2, he ended up dying in the last assault, and therefore I have no Pioneers, I have no DCs in the north at all, which is one reason why I was going to buy the Pioneer company. So I'm probably going to buy that for the next day instead. All right, so let's look at the map then. This is what I was talking about. So I have my two companies coming in, one here, and the other one's going to be assaulting down the left side. And I'm going to be basically trucking down the road in my half tracks because I'll get the +2 CE bonus, which means there won't be any long range activation and won't be any down 2 shots as they're covering all this open ground. You notice I got a lot of suspects on rooftops and upper levels, especially here in the commissar house, which is a primary target. So anything moving in here is probably going to get waxed, and therefore I decided to do what I did there. In the south, we have our rifle company up in the north. I broke it up into two sections, two groups. One's going to be supporting the effort towards the shooting gallery over here and the kindergarten house, and this other element here will hopefully attempt to link up with these elements here. If I can push this border out, it'd be really good if I can link up the two sides. There is a Russian salient in the area. This one right here. This is a pushback from the last campaign game day. They ended up coming back and taking all their territory. So I'm right on the edge, and this is where my Croatians are going to come in, and they're basically just going to walk eastward. And I have a holding force down here at the bottom. My intent is not to push the gully. I'm just going to try and keep anything here pinned down so that they don't interfere with my operations. General objectives, like we said, are they're going to try and link up with the northern element. We got to secure the kindergarten ladder house and the shooting gallery, as well as it would be nice if we can push the front line from the Russians back to somewhere around here, so that we could gain access to Hall 5 and support effort into the Martin Ovens, which is going to be happening hopefully in a couple of days worth of campaign. In the north, this FZO building is just a pain in my ass. I finally have a toehold. However, it's filled up with suspects, which means I'm going to have to fight my way through it to secure this building. If I can secure this building, there's only two other ones left before it's all a bunch of wood down to the second map group. I also have to finish off Hall 5, as well as I'd love to get into Hall 3. And this right here is a huge strong point. full of fortifications and units. So I believe it's a fanatic strong point as well. And then, of course, is the Commissar House, which is going to be the focus of the eastern part of the battle group. So that's the plan. Let's put those guys back where they were. And now I have to do adjacent activations. So any unit that's adjacent to a German will be activated and put under concealment. So right away we have one here on the ground floor. And this is where we're looking at our activation numbers. Again, the base 3. However, because of the modifiers, it's going to be jumped up to a basically anything but a 6. So activation roll for the first guy. We have an activation. This up 2 because it's hold is going to be a squad. And the squad's going to be a 6-2 freaking 8. Assault engineer. Wow. All right. Now, he doesn't have any weapons, so that's kind of good. Or does he? Let me look at the table. 8 is, yeah, it's supposed to be a squad. All right. Next up, we have this guy here. Now, he's up on a first level, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put him down on the ground floor. I don't want the German just to be able to walk in, secure stuff. So let's do him for activation. All right, that's a 1. 1 always is. This up 2 is a 6. Gets us a squad and a fortification. Now, it's already fortified. We might pick something else up. So the squad is going to be a 6-8 again. Is that correct? Yes, 6-8. Actually, this guy's a 4-5-8. He's not a 6-8. He's a 4-5-8. This guy here is going to be a 6-8. And he is just going to be a normal SMG guy. And what kind of fortification do we get? We get a -1 because he's elite, which means it's a fortified building, so nothing else shows up. Then we have you. A 6 up 2s and 8, so again, that's going to be a squad. Squad's going to be another 4-5-8. Jesus. So he will not be concealed because he's in open ground. You here in the rubble. That's going to be nothing because of the fact that you're only in wood rubble, you're not in stone. And the guy on the ground here is activated. This up 2 is a 12, gets us a squad fortification and a gun. Great. Squad is a 6-8 normal. We said a 12, so that's a fortification and a gun. We are not fortified. I rolled a 6, so it'd be -1 for elite and therefore nothing. And now we add a gun, which is a 5. Gets us a 76 infantry, point blank. Woof. On the plus side, I get to shoot first, and it is not fortified, so there is that. Let's point it that way. All right, next up, we have you. AC 1. This up 2 is a 10, gets us a squad fortification and a support weapon. Be nice to get a 6-8. That's going to be a 4-4-7. Fortification. It is not fortified, and then a support weapon. 11 should be an ATR. Yeah. All right, this guy here. AC is a 4, will be activated. This up 2 is a 9. 9 is a squad and just a squad. And we're looking at another 4, 5, 8. Jesus. Not good. Not good. Fanatic 4, 5, 8. All right, you. That's going to be an 11, which is a lot. So 2 squads. 1, 2. We have a leader, fortification, and a support weapon. So this is a 4-2-6, and this is going to be a 4-4-7. Leader is a 9. So it's going to be no leader. And then a support weapon is a 6, which is an LMG. All right, so here we have the ground floor. Now this is all caps adjacent, so it's going to be -1 VPO, -1 Fanatic, and then a -1. Actually, no, this is not Fanatic. So it's a -1 for VPO location. -1 because we have another unit that's in and adjacent to a factory, so it will be an activation. This up 2 is a 12. 12 is a squad, fortification, and a gun. Squad is a 628 normal. We have a fortification, it's already fortified, and then a gun is a 7. Inside is a 45 long. I think that's a good spot for it. We'll conceal everything here. And now you. All right, so that's nothing. You. That's something. This up 2. 13 is an A of V. And a 6 will get us a T60 M40. T6 M42. Now, how do we face them like that, I guess? You. 4 is going to be active. 9 is a squad. Squad's going to be a 5-2-7. You. No effect. This guy here on top of the tank. You're going to be activated as a 2 squads. No, 12 is a squad fortification and a gun. All right, well, squad is a 4-4-7. Are we fortified? We are. That just made the job a lot more difficult. Now, if I can pin the infantry, then I can jump into the tank, but I can't get into that hex until I deal with that 4-4-7. And that was a 10. So that's a squad fortification and a gun. Gun is a 10. which is a 45 long AT. No, I'm going to overrule that because it's already got a T60 that's dug in. You guys here, that is a 4. It's going to be no. And here I have guys on the ground and first floor. So let's do the first floor first. That is a 6. Good to see. And the ground floor is another 6. Random.org. Love it. Guys in cellar are not adjacent, so they don't activate. All right, that's the north group. Let's do the south for you. We have a 2. This up 2 is a squad. Squad's going to be a 527. Uh, 7 is going to be nothing. 4 is going to be nothing because of the diral modifiers. U. 3. 3 is active. This up 2 is a 13, is a tank. And we have a 6. Again, that's going to be T60 M42. All right, so let's put it in bypass in the house. Or do I put it in the house? If it's in the house, I get a +2 TM against this guy's shot. Not that he has... He's got APS 7. He point blank. He's probably going to hit. If I stay on the far side of the house, though, he won't be able to shoot me, which I think makes sense. All right, this guy here is no. This guy. We have a 5. That's going to be negative. U. 2. 12. So we're going to have a squad fortification and a gun in the road. All right. Squad is a 447. Fortification is a 3, which is an entrenchment. So we're going to put in a trench because we're also getting a gun. And it's not a paved road, so that is legit. All right, so let's give him a 228. See what the gun is. It's going to be a 4. Outside is a 45 long AT. Yeah, now I got to kill this thing because it's going to be targeting my Stug right off the bat. First floor again. Let's go to ground floor and I'll do an activation. 3 will be active. This up 2 is a 7. Will be no, it will not. U. That's the squad, and it's going to be a 527. Here again. Well, okay. Makes that easy. And on the first floor, we have activation. Squad. Squad is a 628 engineer. And then the ground floor. That up 2 is a squad, fortification, and a gun. So we have a squad, which is another 628 normal. We have a fortification. No. And then a gun. So a 5 is going to be a 76 infantry, which is really going to hurt. But on the plus side, it's not fortified, so there is that. Here. Only the ground floor has to worry about it. Again, I probably should not have done this. This guy's really not adjacent because I don't have anybody up on a first floor. Except for these guys here, but they're not adjacent, all caps, so they can enter that building even if they wanted to. So it probably should not be there, but that's fine. All right, now the guy on the ground floor is going to be activated. This up 2 is a squad. Squad is a 447. That will be no joy. Here, again, for the same reason, I'm only going to do the ground floor. And that will be -1 for VPO, so that's good. This up 2 is a squad. Squad's a 628, normal. I'll leave him on the first, that's fine. This guy here is nothing. Now you... 6 is going to be a squad and a fortification. So we have a 628. A lot of 628s and 458s are generating. All right, so now we need a fortification, which is a 1. -1 would be a 0. 0 could get us an obstacle or a pillbox. A 3. 3 would be an obstacle. But it's in a building, so yes, yeah, an entrenchment activated in a building location is a fortified building. All right, so we are fortified. Made it a little bit difficult. 5, squad leader, fortification, support weapon. So squad leader, fortification, and a support weapon. We have a 458 with a 7-0. And we are, in fact, fortified. And then we have 2 more. That will be activated. You're in stone, so yep, this up 2 is a squad. Frick, another 458. And then you. That is a 10, squad fortification and support weapon. So the squad is a 5, 628, normal. Fortification is a 1. -1 is a 0. So this could be, whoop, not that. That's an obstacle. And the obstacle is going to be a 2 is a roadblock. So I got to put a roadblock in. So let's put a roadblock in. We'll put it here. That'll block off the bridge and force them into the gully. All right, you don't start concealed. You will. And that is it for adjacency activation. All right, so I think we are set to actually start the scenario 24 October. All right, so let's do the old wind change. My elements are set up. We have no wind. I don't have any random events. I'm not so lucky. And we'll go with prep fire. Now, the real question is do I fire smoke with my mortars or do I use HE? I think I want to fire smoke into you. So we have a depletion of 8. It's going to be up 2, down 2, but it's going to, because of the concealment. So it's going to be a 7 or less to hit. All right, so I don't get rate. I hit the sniper, and we get smoke. All right, so sniper. Wait, I gotta roll sniper first. It is a 5, so no sniper. And then we'll do the second mortar. I think I want to drop it onto you. Yeah, so again, it's going to be +2, -2. We have rate and we have smoke. Let's drop it on you. No. Let's put it into DD20. That's going to stop a lot of shots if I have to move into this area. So let's do a second shot there. All right, that is sniper again, but I do get smoke, and that's going to be it for the smoke on that tube. So we'll drop it right there, and then we can prep fire the 2 tubes. And another sniper. You're going to fire HE into that. You guys are all going to fire. I'm not going to fire any smoke over here. What about down here? No, it's got to be HE. HE. I do want to bring an OBA. It's going to land right here. I have a pre-registered hex, and with any luck, it's going to land on target. I'm going to launch it anyways as an FFE, and hopefully I roll a 4 or less. These guys should all be concealed. Don't know why I'm bothering with the vehicle. I'm going to be firing it anyways, but just in case. And then you guys conceal. All right, so we're not going to do any more smoke. Let's commence other shoosting. So let's do the OBA. We have maintenance and contact automatic. Now we got to roll for access. All right, so I'm going to require 2 chit draws because I cannot see. So we want to put an AR here. We're going to draw our chit. All right, we have a black. Now we got to do a second one. Red. All right, so AR is gone. And now we can do other shooting. That's really unfortunate. I had 9 black, 3 red, and I drew 2 red already. So, all right, let's start here on the right, and we'll start with you. Actually, no, we'll start with you. So that's going to be 7. Doubled will be 14. Half will be on the 6 table with a plus 4. 6 up, 4. No effect. I want to break the concealment before I fire this. Right now, I'm going to have to fire area if I want to hit this guy because it's going to be plus 4, plus 6, plus 7 with my buttoned up, meaning it's going to require 1 to hit. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fire area from this guy. I need I forgot to roll command for starters. Let's do that. All right, so he's in command. We're going to fire him, and we're going to fire area into the ground floor. That's not going to hit, but I will get acquisition. Less than effective, I must say. You guys have to move. I should have op-fired is what I should have done. I should have put these guys on op-fire, move in the half squad. That would add some shots. Maybe strip away some concealment too. Now I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, Jesus. 12. 20. Have to be on the 8 table up 3. Or I could just fire next door. Let's do a command die roll for the 9-1. So he's in command, which meant this guy's in command. And then this guy is an 8-0. He has to do his own command die roll. Right, so he's in command as well. Yeah, who'd I fire at? If I fire rate, I have to keep firing this way. I could fire you guys at you. But I would really like to break this 4-5-8 so I can move into that location. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so we're going to fire on the 8 table up 3 into there. And I break my freaking gun. 1, 2. Both mediums. Maybe I shouldn't be playing today. I don't know. I don't know. All right, command die roll for you. Well, you're panicked. 1 4 6 7, the other 4 6 7. So we have a panic situation going on up here. Now I'm going to fire these guys on the 6 table up 1. 9 on the 6 is a Freddy. This is not going to work out today, I can tell already. I need a 9-2. Yeah, I just wasted a snake eyes on a command die roll. All right, so this is going to be on the 6 up 2. That is rate of fire, and a 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. So this is gone. We have a 1 check for the 628 who passes. Now it's going to be on the 12 up 2. That is a 6 on the 12 with rate on the heavy. 6 on the 12 is a 2 check. All right, and they are pinned. So I could enter that location, but it's still a 628. Let's do another shot with the heavy. All right, that's going to be a miss. So you guys are done. You have to get that. How do we do this? I can't even hit this guy. Wow. Shit shooting. You're going to keep your concealment. Why would you do that? It doesn't matter. You're going to lose it when you go into combat anyways. So let's fire. It's going to be on the 8, up 4. No effect. Now, can I see anything? I can see the roof. I could see the ground floor and the roof. That would be a... No, wait. I would not be able to see the ground floor. It'd have to be the roofs on those two. Why am I in this position? +1, +4. Concealed would be a +6. Would be snake eyes to hit. Alright, so you need a command die roll for starters. And you fail. So you're panicked. The 6-1. I wasn't expecting him to do it. But it would have been nice. Alright, so the first tube. We have a 8 is a miss. And we have the one there. Alright, so one of these tubes panics. And you're going to fire on this rooftop here. So it's going to be a +2 for concealment, a 5 or less to hit. That is sniper, rate of fire, and a hit. So on the 2, what are we on here? The 2? Yeah, we're on the 2 table. The 6 is a pinning task check. So activation. We have a 2. This up 2 is a 4. 2 squad to leader and a support weapon. Jesus, squad. So that is a 447 and a 527. We have a leader, which is a 10, no leader, and then fortification is a 1. Again, that'll be a obstacle or an entrenchment. So it's got to be an obstacle. Yeah. Obstacle is going to be a... Four is wire. So we're going to have wire in T16. And you guys take a PTC. So the 447 and the 527. So you guys are groovy. We've acquired once. Up on the roof. And we have a sniper. We have a sniper. All right. It is the south sniper that goes 4 for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be between the ground floor, first level, and this guy right here. Right, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's up here on the first level. This guy is now broken. Well, that's inconvenient. Oh, that was a German sniper. I'm right out of her, I swear. All right, so this guy's broken. DM is lost, and the Russian sniper is now sitting there. Okay, back to here. We had rate, so let's go again. That's a hit now because of acquisition, and on the 2 table, we have a 5. 5 on the 2 should be an NMC. Yeah, all right, so 447 and the 527. 527 is going to be ELR'd. Their ELR is 4, actually. Yeah, ELR is 4, so they're not even ELR'd. But they are broken. Once more. Another hit. Oof. 2 on the 2 is a K1. 447, 527. 527 is now a half squad. And then we do a 1 check on the 447. Broken, and the other squad is fine. So this is not doing too bad. Let's switch fire to this guy here. Now, none of those shots would have been able to hit the guy on the ground because he would be getting a +3 to hit, and the modifiers would be too much. So this location here, that's, yeah, okay, well. All right, this 9-1 here, command die roll. We have a 10. Now leaders get a +1, thankfully for that. So he's in command. And everybody within 2 is as well. So this guy is going to fire. Uh, 20 firepower halved would be. These guys are concealed. 20 firepower halved is going to. No, wait, that is 18. Halved is 9. So it's going to be on the 8 table with a +2. 10 on the 8 is a miss. No rate of fire. You guys are going to fire next door. Yeah. Yeah, let's do 2 shots. All right, so this is going to be on the 12 table plus 2. 12 up 2. And that is another sniper. That's 5 snipers really going to kill me. 7 on 12 is a 1 check. All right, so this is gone. 1 check for you. You're in a factory, however, that's still not good enough. And prep for you and a sniper. All right, now you need to take your own die roll. And you're going to fire into the fortified location with 7, 14 on the 12 table. Up 3. 12 up 3. 9 on the 12 is an NMC, and I got no rate. All right, so NMC for this guy here, that's gone. He's fine. Now I can fire you. So this is going to be 13 double 26, 24 up 4. We have an 11 on the 24 is a 1 check. And they are fine. You have to take your own as well. That's a lot of high command rolls, but I guess it's better than a shot. And you'll fire next door with 6 up, 6 flat because it's not fortified. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check, so that's gone. 426. And the 447 is ELR'd. Now, you are not going to fire. You're going to bump into that location, which is going to strip the concealment. Now, why would I do that? It's not going to cause any effect. It's still going to shoot at me. I just don't think four firepower up 4 is going to do anything, so I'm not going to bother shooting. Maybe I just keep my concealment. Here we have a mortar. Let's fire up here into this building. This is a Hail Mary. He can see the roof because of where he is. He's here, and we got this guy up here in the second level. So let's take a shot. That is a miss rate of fire because of the concealment. That's going to be a hit and last shot. Right, so on the 2 table, we have a big fat Freddy. I gotta say, I'm not impressed with the German shooting. Mr. 9-1 will do the command die roll. So everybody with a leader will be in command. You guys are gonna fire, I guess, on the first level. I could fire on the first level. That would see over the rubble, and it would be 8 and 5, 13 halved would be on the 6 table. 6 up 4. Or the second level, 6 up 3. Let's do 6 up 3 on the second level. 9 on the 6 is still going to be a miss. I do have rate on the medium, but it's not point firing. And here, I can't affect the vehicle, so I may as well shoot the first level with 6 firepower up 3. 9 on the 6 again, no effect. This guy should be concealed. Again, you're going to bump him. You're going to be on op fire. You guys are going to move. There's no shot between these two, so it's only you that can do that. And I have to kill a unit now because of the fortified. So I'm going to have to fire. Next door, it's going to be on the 12 table with a +1. 12 up 1. 12 on the frickin' 12 is shit. I can't even bust concealment. This is not going to be a good day for the Germans, I can tell. 9-1 here is not in command. Which means you guys need your own command die roll. You're not in command. What about the medium? And the other medium. So one medium is in command. Well, you guys are just going to sit there then and think about what you did wrong. Here we have 2 mortars, so I need a command die roll for you. You're in effect. Lose that. Let's fire on who? I guess the rooftop. Rooftop here. So it's going to be a 5 to hit. No effects. Second tube. Breaks. Great. You guys are going to move. You guys are going to fire at this suspect here. Or do I fire now at the... well, it's only a roof, so you guys are fine. Nothing on the ground floor, so I could descend downstairs, but I don't have a leader there. 237 is going to move. activate some units. So you need to take a command die roll. And we're going to move the 237. You guys will be on op fire. So back to this. Do I spray the roof or do I shoot this guy here? This would be on the 6 table with a -1. Let's go 6 -1. 8 on the 6 is a pinning, so we have chance of activation. And we have a 5, so that is no activation. And no rate, more importantly. All right, so that means you guys can move. The mortar is going to fire. Let's do the squad first. So it's going to be a 2 flat. 5 on the 2 is an NMC with a sniper. So an NMC for this guy. And that will not be activation. Sniper is a 6. All right, so I got no shot for my tube. Although I could fire at the roof. Yeah, let's fire at the roof here. So it's going to be 5 to hit. No effect. And you guys are moving. You're moving as well. You're going to move. And you are going to strip concealment from these guys. All right, over here, we're going to move the guy on the first floor. Although I could fire at the roof. I am right here. That would be on the 4 table with a +1 for the roof. May as well. Let's do a, wait, that'll be on the 6 table. Yeah, it's going to be a 6 up 1. 7 on the 6 is an NMC. And we are activated as a, this up 2 is a 10. Squad fortification support weapon. Squad is a 527. Fortification is a 4. That would be fortified building, which you can't do on a roof, so nothing. And then a support weapon is a 5, which is a medium. All right, and it is a 1 check. Fine. Sniper, no. All right, so that is that. My shot was at 2, so it's not going to be any effect. But I stripped concealment, so I guess there's that. And then you guys are going to move from off board. All right, so I'm looking south now. Let's get an A1 command die roll. And you two are going to fire at this unit here. So it's going to be an 8 up 2. 9 on the 8's a pending task check. And you are fine. So that means you can fire your 9 and 7 would be 16. +1 for the wreck, 2 for the rubble. So it's going to be a +2 on the 8 table. No effect. No rate. let's fire the gun. And it's going to be a +1, -1 cancel for buttoned up, 2x range, and +4, bring it down to a +3. 5 or less to hit. That is a hit on the 12 and sniper. So we have an 8 on the 12, which is a 1 check. So you are not activated, so it doesn't matter. Sniper. We have a sniper. It is the South Sniper. It goes 2 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to land on you. And you are pinned. All right, so your shot was at 3, so you're done. Now you that would be a +1, 2 for buttoned up, 4 for concealment. Would be a 4 less to hit if you can act, which you can. All right, so you're going to fire. You need a 4 less to hit. That is not a hit, and it is not rate. And you cannot acquire it because it's concealed. You guys are going to have to jump on a tank. You really have no say. You are going to fire into this guy here in the shell hole. +1, 2. Concealment is +4. 2x range brings it down to +3. 5 or less, and that is a miss. Two up 1. I need a command die roll. Right, 2 up 1. So we rolled a 7. Up 1 is an 8. That's a miss. You guys here. You're going to fire your 12 table up 2. 12 up 2. And you're going to move. Well, so much for moving. All right, can we please get something going here? 8-0 command die roll. It is in command. And let's start with you guys first. No, we're going to start with you guys. Yeah. So it's going to be on the 8 halved. It's 4. 4 up 2. Oh, wrong one. 4 up 2. And that's no effect. You guys here, let's fire you. That's going to be on the 6 table up 2. No effect. I guess I am going to be firing here on the 8 up 2. No effect. Wow. Gotta say, not impressed. Not impressed. It is not a good day for the German shooting. All right, the tank is not in command, so he's panicked. Do I have a leader within 2 that can activate those engineers? An 8-1 here, 7-0 there. So the 8-1 is in command, which means the pioneers can act. Do I fire or move? I could fire a 12 up or 12 flat. Actually, this would be half for area fire. So it would be on the 6 table up here. And then I could fire the squaddies. All right, so let's do the flamethrower. I need a 6 or less. And I'm out of fuel. On the 8 up 3. 9 on the 8's a pinning task check. And it is a dummy. I ran out of fuel attacking a dummy. You guys are going to need your own command die rolls. So top down, 1, 2, 3. So you can all move. Let's fire first level to first level. So that's going to be 9 and 7 to 16. Halved is 8, double to 16. Up 2. 16 up 2 into the first level. That gives us a 9 on the 16. It should be a 1 check. Yeah. Which he passes. I have rate on my LMG, so let's do a 16 up 2. 10 on the 16 is an NMC, which he breaks. Then I'm going to fire 8, wrong, on the 4 table, up 2 into the ground floor. 7 on the 4 is a pinning task check. So you lose this. Pinning for the crew. And the squaddies. Squaddies are pinned. That's good. And a sniper. Sniper is active. It is the north or south sniper. That goes 4 for 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so this guy loses that, and he is pinned. Now we're going to fire the ground floor, and we're going to start with the flamethrower, so it's going to be on the 24 table. 7 on the 24 gives me a 3 check. All right, so the crew is broken, and the 628 is fine. Now we can fire the squaddies, and we'll do 8 and 5 is 13, doubled is 26. So on the 24, up 3. 9 on the 24 is a 1. 2 check. Crew is gone. And the 628 is now broken. Right, so that was pretty good shooting. Now, you guys are going to keep your concealment because the you're going to have to route away. Although, I do have another flamethrower. I could fire this guy here. Yeah, let's fire the flamethrower. And everything else is going to move. Yeah. So it's going to be on the 6 table. 8 on the 6 is a pinning, so we have activation. And we have a 1. This up 2 is a squad, which is going to be a 527. And they are fine. Now I'm going to fire the squad 8 up 4. No effect. So you guys are prepped. However, the rest of them are going to be moving, and he is in command. All righty then. OBA did not land where I thought it would. Let's target the unit in the orchard. Maybe it can break his concealment and make the OBA come in a little bit better. I don't have to do a second chit draw. So we're at a +2 for concealment, 3 for buttoned up, and that is it. So 5 or less to hit. That is a hit, not rate. Sorry, rate, hit, not a critical though. On the IFT, we have a 6 on the 12. Gets us a 2 check. Activation roll, we have a 6. Again, no joy. All right. I could fire up at the roof. That would give me no second red shit. It would be +1, +2, +4. It would be 4 less to hit. No shot, no rate. And now we'll fire a 2 coax. 2 up, 1. 6 on the 2 is a pinning task check, so we do have activation. Yes, this up 2 is a squad, which is a 527. And he's not pinned, but he hit the Axis Sniper. So, Allied Sniper and the Axis Sniper. No joy. You're fine. You have prepped, which means I can now drop an OBA next turn without doing the second chit draw. You guys... I still want to drop a DC on there. I'd have to fire on the 8 table with a... Can I make that shot? Let's get a 9-2 command die roll. Well, okay, there goes that idea. 8-1 command die roll. You're in command. I could still fire the guns. This would be on the 8 table up 4 if I can make this shot. Yes. All right, so it's going to be an 8 up 4 shot. No effect. And we have a panicked leader. Alrighty, I guess you're going to drop that and you're going to have to fire at this dude. So it's going to be on the 8. I could throw a DC, but I would get a +3, and he would be at a +4. Let's do an 8, 8 up 3 into that location first. That's going to be a miss, and no LMGs. Do I throw my frickin'... No. You're in command because of the A1, so you're going to move. Right, 9-1, you're up to bat. And we'll start with this guy here. You're going to fire into the ground floor. It's going to be on the 8 table with a +3. 9 on the 8's a pinning task check, so that's gone. He's not pinned. No rate. You'll stay concealed for now. I'm going to fire this guy. You're going to be on the 26 table. Up 3. 24 up 3. 6 on the 24 is a 4 check. Very nice. And he is just broken, not ELR'd. Eight zero, command die roll. He is fine. And let's start shoosting. You're going to go op fire. So we're going to lose this. You're going to go op fire. This guy's going to move and bump this concealment. Now you could fire on the 2 up 3. That's not going to be worth a shot, so you're just going to hang out. And you guys are going to move. You got a mortar here. I was going to drop on you, but the wall's now going to block it from the roadblock, so I think I'm just going to move him. Unless he panics. And you can't see. You're in the gully. This guy could, but you're going to fire at the building instead. Command die roll. You're going to pivot. So it's going to be +6. Actually, no, I guess I can do my turret. Yeah, we'll spin the turret around. So that's going to be a +1. Buttoned up is +2. Concealed, +4. Building will be a +7. 2x range is a +6. So I need a 2 to hit. But we're going to do the coax right now, which is going to be a 2 up 4. No effect. And now the main gun. I needed snake eyes, so I can't acquire, so I'm done. Now you need a command die roll. You panic, you bastard. Okay, the medium crew. Let's fire on the 8 table, up 3. 7 on the 8 is a 1 check. Yes, finally. A good result. Actually, that would not be ELR, that would just be south. And you get ELR'd. And broken. I do have rate. I could fire again, but I'm not going to. Now you're going to fire if you make your command die roll, which you do, and you're going to be on the 12 table, +1 for the shell hole, I guess. 12 of 1. 5 on the 12 has got to be a 2. 2 check. And you are broken. And that is the fire phase. Now you're not going to shoot, you're just going to stay concealed. And we'll start with the movement. All righty then. Did we start with the half tracks? No, we'll start with you. You're going to salt into this shell hole. That's going to activate everything here. So we're going to go roof, second, first, cellar. Roof, no. Second floor, yes. It is a fanatic location, and you're inside, so you're going to count. So this will be activated, and the cellar will activate. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, top down, and +2. So this is a 7. Nope. This is a 7. Nope. And in the cellar, we have a squad. 8 is a 447. So that was pretty good. Now, they normally have fire commands, but it's only a half squad. That would be a 2 up 1 into that location. But you're adjacent, so this is going to be a target. So I'm not going to fire. We're going to stay concealed in the cellar. Now, you guys would not activate because of the smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to be a 3 with a +1 for the Russian activation. Yeah, 3 with a +1. So nothing else is going to activate. Maybe I should have used non-assault. Oh well. Too late for that now. You're going to hang out here. See, per solitaire rules, this guy and the cellar guy would have to fire at the adjacent one. That is their immediate target. So I could move to CC17. But I think I'm going to overwrite that and fire if that's the case. If I assault move in there, it would be a -1. It will be a 4 down 1, which is not a good start. Let's put you back up top here. Let's assault into here. I could try smoke grenade. Let's try smoke grenade. I need a 1. Nope. All right, we're going to assault into CC17. You guys need a action die roll to see if you panic. So the 458 is fine. Let's fire a 4 down 1. Of course, 4 on the 4 is a 1 check. Just enough to break. And the 447 would be at a -1 as well, but he needs an activation roll, maybe panic. Nope. Again, 1 check. And they are fine. A Russian sniper, we are at a 4. So not too bad. They're only broken, not ELR'd, which is really crucial. You guys are now going to assault move into here. I never fired this guy. That's fine. All right, you guys are going to advance into here. That's going to remove the concealment, and you're going to get balanced back. Now you guys are going to have to do an action die roll, which you panic. Clutch. So that means you're firing FPF, which is going to be on the 6 table +1. And you are pinned. 8 on or 9 on the 6 is going to be a miss. The gun itself will panic as well, which means they're going to add a +2, +4 for the wood house. Non-assault would be a +3. A +3 to hit. So that is a miss. Now you don't get acquisition because you're panicked. So that worked out pretty good. I can't exploit it though. That's what sucks. Well, I could always try and run my half tracks right up here. You're pinned, which means you couldn't street fight. This guy would have his chance of street fighting, but I could bring my half tracks all the way down the center here. Or I could come in through here and just deploy in T12, jump into the building, come here. So this is basically not going to be effective. I could throw my half squad in, but he's going to get killed. Although I might be able to take the crew out initially. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the half tracks. Now we need command die rolls. So this A1 is going to do a convoy roll, not a convoy, command die roll. All right, so he's in command, which means anybody within 2. And these half tracks can go. This guy's going to require his own die roll. Because they're crew exposed, they'll be able to take advantage of his leadership. All right, so we have 16 move. That'll be 1, 2. Maybe we should travel in convoy, and then I can get all of them in. You guys in the bottom are gonna CX. Stay with your half track. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. That's as far as the CX guy. Oh, wait. Road bonus. 7. You guys will continue on. For vehicle purposes, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. We're doing convoy, so that means we're only traveling 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. You'll stop here for 12. That'll let you unload for 16 move, and the infantry will not be able to move. And nothing can shoot at him because you don't have line of sight. Or the modifiers are too good. All right, so now you guys are going to do the same. So you're going to CX. It's 7-0. You need to make a command die roll, which he does. And again, we're going to be going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just realized it's not going to work because of this. This is going to be 3 to move in there, which means I'm going to have to pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 11. This would be 15. And I'm stuck. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with road bonus. So that's as far as they can go. If I would have moved individually, I could have probably made it all the way to here, but at least they're protected and they can't necessarily be shot by the Russians as they walk up. All right, so other moves we had. You're going to move. You're going to come into here. This is going to get removed as you get bumped back. We have to do an action die roll. You don't panic this time, so it's going to be on the 12 up 2. That is an 11 on the 12, which is a miss. and that will be 6 residual. Now the main cannon is not panicked either, and it's going to need a +3 with a -3, so it's going to need 8 or less to hit, and that is a hit, 1 shot. And on the 4 table, we have a 5 on the 4, should be a 1. And they break. All right, so that is that. Everything here is moved. You are going to do the same thing. You're going to lose this. This is going to get stripped when you jump in. Dink, dink. Now you're going to get shot by this guy, unless he panics, which he doesn't. And it's going to be on the 8 up, or 8 flat. No, wait, that was a salt move, so it would be an 8 + 1. That would have been a +1, which would have hit. All right, so let me back up a bit. This guy does get acquisition. It would have been a +1 to hit, so that 7 still would have tagged the unfortunate guy in the building. All right, you're going to jump on here. You're going to get shot with an 8 up 1 shot. That's no effect. You're going to hold your fire. That would be a 4 residual in that. No. Yes. You guys are screwed. You can't do shit because I couldn't break this guy. Let's assault into the debris. This is going to be activation for you, you. Everybody here is going to be activated, so I'm going to do a little bit of rolling. We'll start with you. 3 will be I just realized I've been making a mistake all this time, I think. SASL charts, activation, no. All right, just gotta look something up there, guys. Give me a second. Oh, that would be on the table, wouldn't it? I've been adding that, and I'm not supposed to. Oh, I've been adding a +2 for built up area, which I'm not supposed to add. I'm only supposed to use these ones right here. Now, yeah, that would have changed things. Derp. All right, so that's active. We need this up 2 is a 4. Gets us 2 squads, a leader, fortification, and support weapon. Squad, leader, fortification, and support weapon. So we have a lot of units. We got a 447. We have a 527. We have no leader. We have a 3, which is going to be a fortification. So we get one of these. Oh, wait, fanatic. And a support weapon is a 6, which is a LMG. LMGesus, that's going to hurt. So that's assault move. Now they get a first fire, which is going to be a 8. 8 flat. 6 on the 8. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check, so they cower. 1 check for you. And you can handle the heat, you break. Now, because you're no longer good order, I don't have to roll for the rest. And that would be 6, so 2 residual in that location. I don't want to move anymore here. Here, we're going to assault move into the house, into the debris. I should have made him a half squad. This would have been a good spot for my scout. He's right there. 2. Yeah. All right. Well, you're still concealed, so that is something. Let's start with, all these are going to be a 3 or less. So this guy here. No. 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 So you 3 are dummies. That means you can now move into here. We should get you that building. You'll assault move forward. Now that's going to be a +2 for, oh wait, this guy here would be activated as well, as with this guy up here. All right, let me back up that squad. Back up the other guy. And I got to do activations for this guy here. All right, so that is also a no. And this guy here. That is a yes. We have up 2 is a 6 squad and a fortification. Squad is at 527 and a fortified building location. It is a historical strong point. Well, all right, so that's fortified. The ground floor is fortified, as is this one here. And we have a 527 sitting up there now. All right, so you're going to be firing on the 1 table, 1 flat. 6 on the 1 is a miss. And then this is rubble. Yeah, it's rubble. Not debris. This is rubble, I believe. So you have no shot. You do. So up on the roof. We have a 5. Now that is a factory. So it's going to be enough to activate. Up 2 is a squad fortification and a gun. So we have a squad. We have a fortification and we have a gun. 4 is going to be a AT gun, so it can't be up on the roof. So all we have to worry about is a 527. And fortification is a 1. That's an obstacle, possibly. And we have a 5. 5 is wire. So we're going to put wire in G25. And we're going to fire a 2 flat into that shot. 6 on the 2 is a pinning, so this is gone, and we have a pinning task check, and they're pinned. Now that's a first fire. I could fire again because it costs 2 move, but I'm going to wait for these activations here. All 4 of these guys have to be activated. So you would be on a 4. Yep. This up 2, same thing. Squad, fortification, and a gun. Squad is a 458. Fortification, no, and a gun is a 7. Outside is a 76 long artillery piece. Wham. All right, so we'll start off with a 4 flat. 7 on the floor is another pinning. The gun's going to fire with a 9 or less to hit. That is a rate of fire and a hit. And the 9 on the 12 is an NMC. And they are fine. Now I'm acquired. Now it's going to be -1, -2, so a 10 or less to hit. That is a hit, last shot. And on the 12, we have an 11, so no effect. All right, so that's a first fire from you. Now we'll do, this guy needs a 4 as well to activate. Yep. That's going to be a squad and a fortification support weapon. 628, normal. Fortification, no, and a support weapon. An 11 is an ATR. So that would be 3. ATR will put it up at the 4. 4 flat. 6 on the 4 is an NMC. And they finally break. Which means the other ones are not going to be activated. Now you guys can do what you were going to do. This might be interesting. I have a chance of dashing into this building before somebody else gets there. I have to endure this guy activating, this guy activating. I could not get a second shot from you because this guy's closer, so I could do that. Let's leave the 7-0. These guys are going to dash into this building here. All right, that gets them that hex. Not the building, but just the hex. Well, I guess that location. It is a 1.5 story building. You guys are going to final. That's going to be on the 4. Halved is 2. 2 down 2. Fuck off. 2 on the 2. K1. Alright, so we have a half squad. That'll go right to the sin bin, and now we do a morale check. Yeah. Well, that's what you get for being greedy. Guess I didn't make it into that building, so I can take this back. And the 7-0 will stay where he is, so they can route to him. You guys are all done. What am I going to do with you? If I assault into this shell hole, You would be activated. You would shoot. And no chance of panic for you because you activated from the shot. And this guy would be at a 4-0, 1, 2, 3, 3 hex range with a 0 modifier. So I could actually tag him when he leaves the foxhole. The 1 point to get out of the foxhole. So let's do, you're going to fire at that. So let's activate this guy up on the roof. And that will, not a factory. We have -1. -2. All right. That'll be enough to activate. All right. So this up 2 is a 7, and 7 is nothing. Now I got to decide, do I fire this guy or not? We just had assault move, so that's as far as he goes. Here, this guy's going to assault move on top of that cellar, which means the cellar guy will be activated. The ground floor guy will be activated, and this cellar as well. So let's start with this cellar first. 4 will be enough. This up 2 is a 13, is a tank, so nope. This cellar here is a 6, nope. And the ground floor here. That will be a -2, so that will be enough. This up 2 is a squad fortification support weapon. Squad is a 628 assault engineer. We are fortified. And we have a support weapon, which is going to be nothing. Nothing. Right, so you're going to fire on the 6 up 3. 8 on the 6 is a pinning. Of course it is. And you are pinned. All right, and now we can do the other moves. Let's get on to the board. Start with this half squad. I could dash into the open ground from off board, I believe. And oh Jesus, really? I was cutting jalapeno peppers with my other hand. I just rubbed my eyes with it. Wow, that was dumb. All right, if I dash into B22, I could be targeted by the guy up on the roof. That would give me protection, so I could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would be long range activation. So it's only a snake eyes. I'm going to dash to B22. I need snake eyes for long range activation. I don't get it, so I'm going to make it here. However, I'm going to be tagged by this guy. Unless I roll that. Oh, wait, I need a command die roll, don't I? 9-1 is in command, as is the 8-0. Right, so that dash worked amazingly well. Now, I want to get to here. Uh, if I come here for 1, long range activation, 2, 3. If I go late CX into the shell hole, CX, the guy up here on the first floor would be activated. This up 2 is a 7. All right, so that worked out pretty good. And you cannot final fire because this guy's closer. So that worked out. All right, so now you are going to move on here as well. Long range. 1. Before we do that, let's clean this up a bit. This guy is going to enter the ground floor here using assault move. Now, that means I have 1 hex available here, or 1 space available for you to jump in. I could fire at that guy in the ground floor. That would be on the 18 up 3, or I can wait until my defensive fire, and that's what I'll wait for. All right, now how am I going to move you guys? Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be all long range activations up here on the second floor and the roof, or this guy here. So 1, 2, 3. This guy would be activated as well, as would you. All right, so you're going to go for a waltz. You're going to go 1, long range. 2. Yes, you can. Yes, you can see. All right, so range of 8, which is the maximum. So this guy here. All right, he is activated. This up 2 is a 6 squad and a fortification. Squad is a 527, so I lived. All right, we have 527 up on the roof. And a fortification is a 2. 2 is an obstacle, so that could be a 4, which is another wire. Wire, eh? Let's put it here. All right, so this guy's going to stay concealed because he won't be able to fire. That's 2, that's 3. The other guy over here will be activated as well. And this up 2 is a squad, which is a 628 assault engineer. And for the same reasons, he'll stay concealed. 3. 5 into the shell hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're too far away to activate. That would be too far. because it would be 0. I need to be 4 hexes away. So I think I lived for that. Now you guys are going to move as a group. Let's go for 1 long range. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Wait, you're overstacked. You guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll go 1, 2. You guys are going to come here for 1 long range activation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I stay in this row here, it'll be fine. 2, 3. That's fine where you are. All right, so the north is done for move. Now we can do south. All right, so let's start with you first. Yeah, you'll come here. And that's going to activate this guy here. And 5 will be no joy. You I think I'm just going to jump into the fortified building. You're going to hold your fire until later. You have a chance of activation, though, because of that. And that's a 1. This a 2 is a squad. 4, 5, 8 again. All right, well, you're going to fire on the 2 table up 3. No effect. Activation from you. This up 2 is a squad. Squad is a 628 normal. And you're going to fire on the 2 up 3. All right, command die roll from the 9-1. Start with a 2-4-7. He's going to CX. This would be 1. That's 11 hex rain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's going to be 1 blind hex, 2 blind hex. You're up on the roof, so this would actually not be a blind hex. So you're going to do a long range activation. And then you can come here, which will now be a blind hex. You said CX. That would be a +1. -1 will cancel 4 hexes away. Down the hex spine, though, because of rubble, you won't be able to see. That's 3. Now you would be at a 3 flat, so that's chance of activation, which is a 2. That is a 12 squad fortification gun. So we have a squad fortification and a gun. Squad is a 4-4-7. Now it is rubble. So fortification is an entrenchment which can't exist, so it's not there. And the gun is a 7, which is outside a 76 long artillery. Waff. All right, so the 447 is going to fire 4 flat. That is a 7 is a pinning task check. You're pinned. Still good order. So now I'm going to fire the artillery, which is an 8 or less to hit. That is a hit, rate of fire. And a 7 on the 12 should be a 1. And you are fine. Sniper. We have a sniper. South sniper, that goes 6 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Well, all righty then. So that's 3. This would be 4. Now, this would be a 4 flat for activation. So we are activated as a 10. Gets me a squad fortification support weapon. So squad fortification and support weapon. We have another 527. We are going to be fortified. Unless I rolled a 1. Oh wait, no, it's a building. So it's a fortified building location. And support weapon is an LMG. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to fire on the 4 table flat. 6 on the 4 is an NMC. Sniper. No sniper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where'd the other half squad come from? Oh, I see. I never moved him yet. 4. You're pinned. So that's fine. This guy now here is going to assault move into the rubble. Activation will be +3, +3, +3. So you got to be adjacent so that doesn't activate. Nothing on the roof. Now you guys, let's assault move into the building. So they'll start concealed. This guy will be concealed as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we said long range activation. Fuck. Don't move in the stack, guys. Don't move in the stack. I've just activated a heavy with an elite unit on top of a roof. Might be 50 cal. It's a 50 cal. And a leader. 6 is an 8-0. -1 for lead is a 5 is an 8-1. Not a commissar. So we have an 8-1. 6 would be a 6-2-8. No, 8. It's a 4-5-8. So we have a 4-5-8. We have a frickin' 50 frickin' cal. And we have an 8-1. Do not move as a stack, even when you think it's safe. Well, that's gone. I didn't even say assault move either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be on the 8. Squad's not going to fire. 8 down, 3. $2K. Because I moved in the fucking street. Because I moved in the fucking street. And I have rate. Don't ever move as a stack, even when you think it's safe. Why do I keep doing that? Every time I freaking do that. Every time. I keep thinking I'm safe. Nothing's going to happen. And then the roof caves in. You guys are going to advance to there. You guys will come to G16. You guys prepped. So you're not moving. Here, 9-2. Unreal. I cannot believe I did that. Let's... This is a level 1.5, so I can't see over the roof. Here's a roof. I could see A17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could see A17. So I got to be careful when I move these guys. Let's go. Oh wait, he's a 527. So he's fine. All right, so I don't have any shots on them. Nothing else can see too far away. So we're going to bypass 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are going to do the same. You should be safe. And you guys bypass 1, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Bypass for 1, 4, 5, 6. Now that would be a +1 activation, so you can't activate too far away. We're going to send you into there. It's going to activate these two. So we'll do this guy first. Activated. This up 2 is a tank. We have a 6, should be a T60 M42 again. Yeah. Let's put him in the building. So you're going to fire on the 6 table up 2. That is a miss. You're going to come here. Let's sustain. No, I don't want to do that. Other buddy activating. Yes. This 2 is a squad. Squad is a 426. Nice. I still cannot believe I did that. 2 up 2. No effect. You. Yes. 9. Up to is an 11. Squad leader. Jesus. All right. Squad leader. Fortification. Support weapon. 527 and a 426. Leaders 6 is an 80. Possible commissar, no, so it's an 80. And a support weapon is a 4, which I think is an LMG. Yeah. And you're going to be firing on the 8, 4 table up 2. Six on the 4 is an NMC. You're fine. First fired. I could final, which I may as well. So it's going to be on the 4 table again with a +2. No effect. All right. U activation. We have a 10 up 2 is a 12 squad fortification and a gun. So we have a 447. We have a fortified building location. And we have a gun, which is a 10. Inside is a 45 long. All right, so the 4 will be a half firepower, 2 up 2. No effect. And the gun will be +2, +4, so 4 less. Range, we'll bring it down to 5 or less. No effect. Rate of fire. Now it would be 5 or less. No effect. Rate of fire. Mr. 9-1. Barely panicked. Barely panicked. And we're going to move into here. We're going to bump this. You're going to get shot with a 12 up 2. Cower, so it's going to be a 8 up 2 is a 6 is a 1 check. Heat of battle. Berserk. Almost surrendered. Well, I guess you're just going to pound your ass against that for a while. All right, we're going to assault into here. That would be +3, or sorry, +2, 3 hexes away. So you're not going to activate. You are going to go for a bit of a waltz. You're going to go CX2 into the building. 3. If I bypass here for 4, you would have a chance of activation. All right, so you're activated. This up 2 is a squad. Fortification support weapon. Squad is a 447 in a not fortified building and with a ATR. So that's going to be a 2 firepower, 6 at Cowers. So it's going to be on the 1 firepower for the snapshot. And that's going to miss. And then this will be 6. So you'll be CX'd. Activate you. 9 is a squad. Squad is a 527. We have an 8 up 1 is a miss. You are not active. So let's fire again. It'll be on the 4 up 1. 7 on the 4 is a pinning. And he is fine. You guys going to bypass 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not going to FPF. 1, 2. Moving in a stack again. I shouldn't be doing that. You guys are going to move in a stack to A29. That gives me that shot there. You guys are going to go 3, 4. Let's move as a stack. You would be concealed. Entering from off board, as would you. As would you. And that's going to be it for the move. All right, let's go to defensive fire phase. Do they get OBA? 14 tells me that they're going to get an OBA. Yeah, so they get an RE. All right, so is it going to happen in the north or the south? It's going to be in the north. So I got to find a, what is it anyways? It's going to be a 9. 9 gets us 200 rocket. Jesus, that's going to hurt. So it's got to be on a unit silhouette of 3 closest to the friendly board edge. Now it's a rocket, which means we don't want to land close to our guys. I could land a rocket up here. There's a good chance of hitting something. This is really gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. Where do we go? It's got to be a unit silhouette closest to the enemy edge, which is normally him. So I could drop it on the mortars. Let me look up on that for a second here. Enemy OBA. All right, so this is what we're looking at here. So it's unit silhouette of 3 is closest to the enemy board edge. Or I could not. Okay, so I don't roll a 4 or less, or 4 or more to get a heavy weapon. Yeah, I'm going to have to place it on this guy here. Rocketry is never accurate, so we do this. It goes 6 for 1. Oh, that's where I was going to put my OBA spotter as well. So these guys are dead. Whoop half. All right, so target hex. We have an 8 on the 36 is a 4 check. So 2 mortar crews. 1, 2. Both are broken. We have the hex just to the north is open, so we might have shell holes. Nope. HH15, no. The concealed unit in HH16 is a +2, is a 9 on the 36, which is a 3 check. And they are broken as well. GG17 for shell holes. And then we go the tank. Now, that is an 8. Armor factor is nothing. So it's going to be immobilized. Colored die is greater than the white die, which should mean a turret hit. I can never remember the hit location. I can never remember the hit location. All right, what if I look at that to hit? Here we go. Hull hit color die is greater than or equal to the white die. So it is a hull hit. So it is going to be immobilized because it's 1 greater than the requirement for a HE. HE 1 greater is immobilized because it's a hull hit. Well, at least it's alive for now. FF8, FF15. We have possible fire created there. That is a 6, is a 1 KA, so we have a chance of shell hole and fire. So fire, no, and we got shell holes. Now GG14 for shell holes. 14, water, H or II17, HH17, GG18, yes. So we have shell holes here. And now this location, already shell hole, shelled, nope, EE17, no, no, EE15, no, FF14, no. All right, so that is it. This gets flipped over to an FFE2, and we do it again next turn. Ouch. Ouchies. All right. Yeah, this is really not a great start to the campaign game day. So let's fire on the 2 table. Wait, these guys are concealed, aren't they? No, not these guys. So it's supposed to be a 2 up 2 and a 4 up 2 to the same location. 6 on the 4 is an NMC, and a 6 on the 2 is a pinning. So this is lost. 8-0 pin. 467 is fine, and the 447 is a NMC. This guy here is going to fire a 8 up 2. 9 on the 8 is a pinning task check. Fine, the heavy and the medium are fine. You are going to fire on the 6 flat. 5 on the 6 is a 1. Why would you ever think you could pass? This is going to be ELR. And broken. Maybe I shouldn't have moved him into the basement. Or ground floor. You guys are panicked, so you're done. You here. Don't panic. So you're going to fire right there. 4 up. Wrong. 8 up. 1. 5 on the 6 is still going to be a 1. So the 9-1. And then 467 and a 467. Sniper. We have a sniper in the north. It is the southern sniper, and it is a 3 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to land on you, and you're already pinned. All right, so that is that. I think I had rate on the gun still. So that'll be a 6 up 6 up 3. 6 on the 6 is an NMC for you. And German sniper, no. And I'm not going to fire the main gun. You don't panic, so you're going to fire you're going to fire on the 6 up, doubled is 12. 12 up 3. No effect. The 447 is going to fire adjacent, so it's going to be on the 8 up 1. 6 on the 8's a 1 check. Oh, wait, that's going to be doubled. Or, sorry, half because they're concealed. So it's a 6 on the 4, which is an NMC. So the 9-1. 548 pinned, and the 548 is fine. And then we'll do the Duggan tank. Doesn't panic, and you're going to fire 8. Wrong. Yeah, 6 doubled is 12. 12 up 1. 5 on the frickin' 12. 2 check. 9-1. Pinned 548 is pinned, and the pinned 548 is half squad. And that would also be ELR. And that's it for up top. All right, let's go down here. Start with you. We have a fire command. Let's do, I could do a 4 up 2 in each location. Let's spray fire 4 up 2. Yeah, I'm getting good rolls for the Russians, so it makes sense to do that. 5 on the 4 is a 1 check for you and for you. 1, 2. You're pinned. And you're fine. Right here, this should have been actually been acquisition. All right, this is gonna hurt. Now that is a hit, but only shot, and on the 12. Oof, dead round. Nice. All right. You can act, so you're going to fire 12 up 2 into that adjacent location. 10 on the 12 is a pinning. Wait, you're concealed, so that would be a miss. Here, 447 is going to shoot a 8 and a 4 up 3. So it's going to be a miss on both. And now the main shot from the 45 to hit. +2, +5 total. 2x range is a +3. So it's going to hit the concealed unit. And of course, the other guys will be hit as well. And I have rate of fire. So on the IFT, we have a 5. So this is gone. Um, 5 on the 4 is a 1 check. 1 check for the 8-0. The 4-6-7 that just moved in is broken, and the other guy is broken as well. This day might be a redo. All right, I got rate, so keep going. That's going to hit. Last shot. No effect. Yeah, I might end up redoing this day. Second line would panic your first line, so it doesn't count. So it's going to be an 8 up 2. No effect. You should have activated. That's a squad. Squad's going to be a 4-4-7. And that'll be a 4 up 2. Oh, wait, you never moved. Strike that. All right, here. You're going to be an 8 up 2. 8 on the 8's an NMC. 8-1. 5-4-8. And the 5-4-8 are fine. I missed a sniper in there. Let me do that. No sniper. You still have rate here. You're firing this guy. You don't have acquisition because he's concealed. So to hit, that's you're done. You guys are panicked. No, wait, you're elite. Elite's a panic on a 10. So you're going to fire into this stack with an 8 up 2. 7 on the 8 is a 1 check. 8-0. Broken. Good. Pinned. And they don't have to take pin tax checks because of the 4-6-8's morale. And that is it for the defending fire. Now we can do any advancing fire we have. I don't think I have a lot, to be honest. Let's get rid of Residual and defensive fire. That's no shot because of the smoke. You're supposed to shoot, but you broke. Two up one. This will be four. I'm not going to use the CX squad, so it's going to be a 4 up 4. Yeah, 4 up 4. No effect. That would be on the 1 table, no point. You guys that just came in are going to be firing upstairs on the roof. That's not adjacent. So you're going to be on the 2 table up 1. Oh, wait, you guys are off fire. Let's fire upstairs to the roof. That's going to be 9, 17, 16. We're going to be on the 20 table. No, we're going to be 16. We're not going to fire the guys that moved. 16 flat up on the roof. 6 on the 16. Gets us a 2 morale check. And they are broken. Very nice. No rate. A 2 up 2. Hail Mary shot. These guys were supposed to jump on that tank. Now they can't even do that. The guy that just moved in was supposed to live and fire on these guys. They can't do that. You'll keep your concealment. Oh, I forgot to move you. That's fine. You'll just stay where you are. Here, I'm going to go... Assault fire would be a 4 up 2. 6 on the 2 is a pinning task check. 8-0. 4-2-6. And the 5-2-7, they're all fine. You keep your conceal, anything keeping you alive. And nothing down here, I think, can shoot. Except for you guys. Let's do an 8 up. 3. No effect. Not point shooting. Your Berserk 2 up 3. And another op fire case here. So we have 9 halved would be 4.5, but it's doubled up to 9. Plus 10 is 19. So it's going to be on the 16 up 2. 3. 9 on the 16 should be a 1. And heat of battle. And their Berserk. No, they surrender. They surrender by the route or because of heat of battle. Oh, no quarters in effect, so they are Berserk. Well, they're not going to be there much longer, so that's good. That's it for advancing fire. Let's go into route. All right, we have a lot of Germans to move back. So you and you are all going to move back to there. You'll jump in there with them as well. You guys are kind of screwed. It's not open ground because this guy's going to offer protection. So I don't have to move. Yeah, I don't have to move. Let's come to here. I can use the leadership to rally. In this location, you have to move. So you're going to run back to there. You guys have to move as well. So you're going to come to there. Let's come all the way back to there. You can move into here because there's a wall, so I can't see. You have to come back to him. You're going to go back to him. One, two, 1, 2. You can't do that. Shit, this guy's going to keep you from routing there. Okay, well, I guess you are going to have to come here. Now, nobody's adjacent to you on the first floor, so you can stay where you are. Let's move the Russians while we're in this area. You're up on a roof, not open ground, you're protected, and you really can't move anywhere. So you're kind of screwed. Russians here have to move. Let's just come straight back. Stairwell right there. So that would be 1, and then it would be 3 to go downstairs, would be 4. What do we have here? Squad and a half. We have 2 squad equivalents, so you'd be overstacked. Let's move there. All right, so then we'll go down to the south. You're in a road because you stupidly ran out, you dumbass. I still cannot believe I did that. Wow. All right. Well, my assault force here kind of just died. So let's come back to here for 6 move. You'll come with him. Here we need to move our broken leader away. So you're going to come here. All right, and then we'll do the Russians. Um, well, you're low crawling. You're low crawling. Two, four, six. Back to safety. This location here, let's come into, this is a fanatic strong point. Let's come into there. And now we can do the advance phase. All right, so units under the tanks or half tracks are going to do this. I don't think I'm supposed to move them. Do I jump in and fight a panicked crew? I have a very good chance of um, ambush. They'd be elite, but they're pinned, so that would cancel. However, they're panicked, which is a +1 for ambush. This guy would be a flat, so I have a good chance of ambushing, and then I could take on, if nothing else, the crew. So I think I'm going to do that. Yep. All right, so we're going to do that. This location here. Let's come into there. I can't enter this location because he's fortified, but I can bring you guys forward. Let's come into here. I'll do all my activations probably off camera. I think I'm going to stop after this anyways. All right, here. You need to... No, that would be dumb. You needed Patsy. Richie fail. All right, so you guys are just going to hang out. You guys are pinned. You need a Patsy. I could use that for my CCB roll. So you're going to come into here. We'll backfill like that. Man, you should have jumped on. Oh, I can't do that because it's fortified. Yep, that's right. It's fortified. I can't enter that location yet. I got to break that 447 first. Push the line down. We have a half squad there, so I'm going to move you guys in. You're gonna come here. You need to move into the ground floor. And you... Oh, I didn't move you. I don't have to move him, so he's fine. Let's put you... You come there on the ground floor. If I move... Can I move laterally into here? I cannot. I can come to C23, though. What if I go up to the roof? Yeah, let's go up to the roof. That way I can force those guys to figure it out. Next turn. Right, so that's there. Here, let's go. It's 1 to 2 odds. Maybe at 1 to 1. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, let's do it. And then we'll backfill like this. Two to 1 odds. He'll come into there. That'll make that guy activate. Let's put you here. All right, pioneers. Let's go there, and we'll take this building here. Debris doesn't count. Oh, I forgot to move. Oh well. You guys that are concealed are going to move into this location. Let's keep the flamethrower back for now. You'll come forward. We'll come into there. You guys are going to stay there for now. Hopefully he doesn't panic next turn. You need a patsy. All right, so you're jumping on that. You need a patsy. You're jumping on that. And you are going to come to here. All right, so how do I activate this guy here? We'll put you in the ground floor. So that'll activate him. This is no longer fortified. Never was, actually. I'm not on that level. I can't get in there. Come on, work. Let's put you guys here on the ground floor. Everything else there is fine. Let's move you into there. Give him some more targets. All right, so that's fine. Everything there is fine, and we are good. All right, so that's going to be it for the advanced phase. Now we can do the close combat and call this day a wrap. All right. Where to first? All right, so Russians are a -1 stealthy, +1 for pinned, +2 for panic, so net +1. Germans are flat, so Germans have a 1. Russians have a 2, no ambush. I'm going to go hand to hand at 2 to 8. 2 to 8, 1 to 4 odds. I need a 3. I get a -1 because of the panic. Well, that's not a 3. You guys are coming back with 5 to 2 is 2 to 1 odds. You need a 7 or a 9, but you get a +1. Huh. Interesting close combat. Now, however, you guys get to do a withdrawal. Yeah, let's retreat to here. Oh, wait, you're pinned. You can't. If I stay... Yeah, I'm going to stay. I'm not going to withdraw. So we are in hand to hand. This guy should have died. Cannot believe he didn't die. Died. And that's it for up top. I don't think we have anything else over here. So let's go south. Here we have stealthy -1. So German is a 4. Russian is a 5. 1 to 2 for the German. 1 to 2. I could go 4, or I could try hand to hand. He would need a 7. So I'm going to go normal. So I need a 4. I kill him to half squad. He needs a 5. He does not get me. All right, so this worked out. It's a good thing I didn't go hand to hand. I would have been reduced, but I would have killed him though, so maybe a trade-off. Here, stealthy and flat. So German is 4, Russian is a 1. Russian has ambush. We're going with C to C, or hand to hand. At 1 to 2 odds, I need a 6 with a -1. He just killed me. Just killed me. Yep. What a freaking day. All right, here, let's do sequential. So we'll do the 5 for 8 first. Now, he needs a CCV of 5. Ambush, we have a vehicle, +2. Button up is +3. So, the German's at a 4. The Russian is at a 5. So there's no ambush. German needs a base 5 for the squad. I could try for ATMM. No, wait, it's too early for that. I need a 5 or less to kill the tank. All right, so I've immobilized the tank. Actually, that would be a shock, wouldn't it? Because it's a turret hit. AFE immobilized. All right, so it's going to be immobilized, which will definitely help the other squad get ambush. So we are concealed, which is a +2, -2. We have an immobile vehicle that's buttoned up. +1, +3. So the German's at a -2. German's at a 4. Russian is at a 7. So the German has ambush. So we have a -1 to our 5. So we need a 6 or less to get a kill. No effect. All right. Oh, I forgot to do the attack back. So now we're going to do 6 to 5 is 1-to-1 odds. Coming back is no effect. And then I guess this would be gone because it didn't destroy the vehicle. And then 1-to-1 odds coming back. Fuck off. All right. When it rains, it pours. I might not have enough troops to stand off a Russian assault. I think that's it for hand-to-hand. Or close combat, I should say. In a mobile, buttoned-up tank, I can't even destroy it. Yeah, let's see what the casualty bin is at. Yeah, look at this. Germans have already lost 12, including a stupid 9-1 because I ran out in the middle of a frickin' street. Don't ever move as a stack. I must drill it into my head before I go to Caslow. 3 hours, so we're going to stop there playing the first turn of the campaign. And yeah, not looking not as much momentum as I thought. Completely ineffective attacks. This is still strong. The factory, I made 1 hex progress. Really didn't get anywhere. This strong point's probably going to be the death of the center. I need to get my pioneers into place. I didn't move you. Oh, you stay with the vehicle. What the hell? Yeah, not a lot of progress is being made as much as I thought. This is falling apart rather quickly because I've been rolling poorly for activation. So there's only the 1 squad 628 in a fortified location and a broken 527 up top left in this building. If I can control this and then deal with this, then I should be quite easily able to connect up with the South Task Force. But again, I got to punch through this from the South, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to stop there, like I said, enough rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. We're doing 24 October 1942. This is Red Factory, so the Big Kahuna. And we just started we finished the German turn 1. So part 2 will be sometime coming up. And we'll do the Russian turn 1.